Today we're working on the woodshed. This shed's been up for probably 10 years and it's worked fabulous to feed the big fella here, which is my Woodmaster stove. And it's always been super duper. Keeps my wood dry, does everything I ask it to do, except it's had one flaw from the beginning that I'm going to correct now. And that is this here. I've always stacked my wood between these posts, and the water comes off the roof and it runs down onto my wood. And you have to be really careful because it will wreck the wood after a year or two if you don't use this front row. So what we're going to do today is we're going to put 2x6s across the front here. One 2x6, and eventually I'm going to put the enamel baked tin down 4.5 feet. I'm going to come across the front here, and we're going to do the same thing between these posts, and then the same thing between the posts on the end, and then I'm going to run vertical 2x10s to stack wood against and move this front row back so that it doesn't get wet anymore. So that's the process for today. I got the lumber here to do it, so we're going to set these up and get these cut, fit, and put in. But first I got to get rid of this wood here, so I brought the 91 down, and we're going to knock her over and push it back. So that's the next step. Let's do that. step is to put our 2x6s up in front here. First thing I'm going to do is go around and knock the rest of that pile down on the end and push it in, and then we'll get these 2x6s up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run 2x4s along this end and then verticals to stack wood against. So all my wood is stacked the long way, all the way out to the center at least. And that's going to really make things a lot easier. So, all right, let's get our 2x6s up. All right, the pin is going to be 4/6. That's going to be the bottom of my 2x6. So I'll get that pinned up. Do here, we're going to drill through the beam and we're going to put in carriage bolts like I have up here, because this wood is going to be pushing from the inside out. On the other side I'm going to put the 2x6s on the inside so the wood's pushing against the post, and that way I don't need to use carriage bolts. Okay, we'll drill on through with this drill, which will be long enough, and we'll come back through the other way with this drill, finish the holes. Okay, put our carriage bolts in. And they're not long. They should have been long enough. Okay, well, we'll figure something else out. We'll be back. When you got a hole saw, right here, I countersunk those about 1 inch, It won't hurt on this timber. Did the same thing on this end. Everything's fine. She's level and good. I would cut this off, but it matches this, so I'm not gonna. So let's put up the next one. Take this. That lets our carriage bolt recess in. Enough. Okay, now it's good. Okay, now we'll go down and pop this other one out. Get it. Plenty of room on this side. Up our nut. I don't know if anybody else has this problem with these quick, they're by vice grip, but these keep coming off. I'm trying to lose them constantly, and I got to really pay attention because they're handy to have. And as you can see, that is perfectly level. It looks awesome. Okay, now these ones for this side we're just going to nail because they're going to be pushing into the timber, so they won't be trying to be pushed out away from the timber like these are. I had to use the carriage bolts there for that reason. Get our board level, and we'll clamp it on the other. Eyeball it here for now. The clamp might not be long enough. Nope, it isn't. this end's done. Now we'll go up and do the same thing on the other end. Okay, I put a nail in this end at level. Now we'll level this up, drill it, put a nail in to hold it, and we'll be set. Okay, level and true. If I would have had to cut any more than 4 boards, I would have set up the sawhorses. But okay, let's go up to the other end. All right, got this one clamped in. Now we'll nail her in. Row of wood. I think we got about a row there, so